Calgary's better than Edmonton, right? You're with me, right? Well, hockey aside, maybe even football aside, for those of you that actually care about the CFL, I would tell you that, from my personal experience, Calgary is one heck of a city, one heck of a beautiful place to live in terms of geography when it comes to the province of Alberta. That said, Edmonton's got its great quirks as well. And, this time of year it really tends to shine through, right? I think in Calgary you can say the city says Yahoo 365, and you've got a situation in Edmonton where all anyone can utter is burr for 9 months out of 12. So it's a pretty easy looking debate for those that have lived their entire life down in southern Alberta, but I think for those of us that have had the opportunity to live in the capital city of Alberta, it's not quite that easy of a debate. And I mean, I'm biased. I've quite enjoyed my time down here in the Calgary area and how beautiful the winters are, how beautiful the summers can be. But there's a whole bunch of beauty in Edmonton that you just don't get in Calgary. I mean, come on, honestly, right? The longer days has got to be the top ranking thing when it comes to making Edmonton at least arguably as good, if not better, of a city than Calgary. Do I even have a topic here? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just sitting here making a little bit of fun at being able to post a title that says, is Calgary better than Edmonton, as an Edmonton Oilers YouTuber? Hockey aside, though, it has been an absolutely wild past 12, 18 months of weather here in Alberta, whether you're in Edmonton or Calgary. And sit through another summer in Calgary where all of a sudden, and I mean it's across the province here this week, but it's gotten hot. One would love to be in northern Alberta. Let's broaden it out here for a moment to northern Alberta versus southern Alberta. For those of you subscribed to Dolynny TV here on YouTube, I guess I should say if you're not, consider doing that. Hey, just a shameless plug on that one. But being in northern Alberta back there home for a week and obviously spending a day on the lake, in Cold Lake, that takes the cake this time of year, right? A beautiful sunny summer day in Cold Lake on the lake. Come on, nothing's going to beat that. Not even the best parts of Calgary or the best parts of Edmonton. But the debate between Calgary and Edmonton, I gotta say, right, I think the beautiful part about Calgary when it comes down to it is you can walk that city in multiple places, 365, almost without a risk of slip. And there's about 5 days in the winter where it's like, watch out, you're going to break your leg. And other than that, 360 days, you've got just beautiful walking. It's perfect temperatures. It's amazing out there. There's so many beautiful little parks and valleys and all that in Calgary. And I trip up and say Edmonton because it is very much so the same. The walking valleys, the walking ways in the valley in Edmonton there, and I mean there's not a bad shot of the river valley in Edmonton, I'll tell you that much. It is a beautiful feature in the city of champions. And really though, Calgary, the biggest thing is you can walk that comfortably, good temperatures, 360, let's say, out of the 365 or 66 days a year. So again, make of it what you will, but I will tell you, it is a very good debate to have outside of hockey on a beautiful summer day. And that's really all I'm looking to do, is cause a little bit of a ruckus in the comments section here today and really get towards it, because I know, hey, this is an Edmonton Oilers fan channel. And I'll tell you, we got a lot of fans down here in Calgary area, right? I make no bones about it. There is good support for the Edmonton Oilers here in the southern Alberta region. And it's awesome to see, because you got to love when the Oilers are getting that provincial love. And you cross north of Red Deer, few and far between are the Flames fans in that area. So that's a pretty proud moment as an Edmonton Oilers fan, especially after 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the heck it is now, playoff runs. And Calgary has, honestly, I couldn't even tell you. Sorry, I said I'd keep hockey out of this. I'm not trying to sway you with the best team in Alberta. Maybe I am. But yeah, friends, I want to hear from you as viewers of the channel, as new viewers of the channel, where you're tuning in from in the sides of Alberta here, split between Red Deer. You prefer the old southern Alberta, right? I think even some Edmonton people would kind of agree with some of the things. Oh, I didn't mention you can see the mountains any which way you look to the west. That's a pretty cool feature. Edmonton, it's just old farmland that way. So, that kind of sucks. But yeah, definitely want to hear from you in the comments section. Let me know what you're thinking, and we'll go from there. Here in a little bit, we'll have some Oilers news hopefully tomorrow, and we'll kick butt with another Edmonton Oilers video. Thanks for being aboard. I told you I'd throw you something random today. Well, let's get at it. let's start debating the old, is Calgary better than Edmonton because of just the climate, not because of the hockey team. The hockey team all day, you know the answer there. Have a good night, guys.